Morning everyone, welcome back to Brook Farm. We are heading to Lake Grace today. We're going to go drop this trailer at Earnshaw so that it's up there and then they can start work on this trailer, getting it ready for the seed and super bin that I've purchased. So there's a few things we've got to do before we head off. Obviously going to tip the bonnet up, do oil and water, just make sure. Oil we can do without lifting the bonnet, but the water on this thing sometimes does get down on us. We're a bit naughty and we don't lift the bonnet up every time we check, but because I'm doing such a long drive today, definitely going to flip that up and check. The other thing, going to hop underneath and just grease up these brakes. We didn't get to that on Friday, so we're doing that. Just for reference, it is the 17th of June. I know that this video will be coming out, it's quite late, it's delayed. It's mainly because I go on holidays on the 28th of June and I get back I think on about the 9th or 10th of July. So yeah, just trying to push some videos out to make sure that you guys keep getting footage while I'm away and there's no gap. So that's why. What else do we need to do this? Fuel up, need to chuck some fuel in, wash the windows because you might not be able to tell, but it is very foggy this morning. So the windows are very wet. Now I had to get a movement permit for this because it's on farm plates. You're only allowed, when something's on farm plates, to move it between farms. You're not allowed to take it to Lake Grace. So I had to get a movement permit for that. Better remove that. And would you believe that, so obviously you need the make, the model, everything like that when you go and do that. On this trailer, I cannot find a decal plate saying the make of it or the model of it. Now I've got a farm plate on there and I can't find in our records anything about that farm plate, so I don't actually know where that farm plate's come from, or we've just lost the records of the registration. So I'm not too sure what's going on there, but anyway, I've got a permit for it and it's all, it's roadworthy, it's safe. It just isn't licensed fully to go on the road. It's just licensed farm plate. Now the reason we do that is because to license a truck trailer to go driving, anywhere in the country, it's quite expensive for a license on that. Don't quote me on it, but it'll be, let's just say it's $2,000 to license a truck trailer. Don't quote me on that, I'm not entirely sure how much it is, but to do a farm plate you're only looking at like a couple $100, maybe 500, so it's a lot cheaper. And when we're only using it going between farms, there's no need for us to do a full license, so that's why. Rightio, let's tip this bonnet up and we'll get the main things on the truck done first. Make sure that the truck is actually going to be good to go instead of getting everything else ready and find out that the truck isn't ready to roll. Right, the oil was all good. Water's all good too. Look at that. It's actually holding its water, which is nice. Sometimes, like I just said, it will just leak out slowly, and then we'll go to do this. And yeah, she's quite low, so it's good to see. Everything else is all good and ready for a drive. So fuel and the truck is all ready. Then we're just going to do some grease. So the trip today will take, well, it's about 250 k's to get to Lake Grace from here, maybe about 240 to 30, something like that. So got probably about 110 k's to do on gravel, and then it's all sealed after that. So it'll be a pretty steady journey, pretty steady drive all the way up. So I assume it's going to take me about 3 hours, and then drop it off, turn around, come back. So just a nice quick little trip. It's 8 o'clock at the moment, so I'll probably be gone by about 9. So hopefully I'm back here, about afternoon smoko time, about 3 o'clock. We'll see. And we are underway. So Henry today, he's got he's already sprayed down here in Atherton the wheat, but we can't do the stuff in Hattons yet because it's not quite ready. So today Luke is coming out. He'll be out here about 10:30. They're going to go have a look at the wheat, make a plan over that, and just make sure that we're going to hit that at the correct time. They're also going to have a look over the canola and just check for blackleg. If there's signs of blackleg out there, we're going to go out there with a fungicide and we're going to hit that, try and reduce our blackleg population. If you remember back to last year, we had such a heavy blackleg infestation, it was horrible. And the last thing, they're going to go back down to the wheat that Henry just sprayed. And one of the paddocks down there, he said he's got quite a bit of ryegrass in there for some reason. So not sure why, but we're going to give that a check over. And we might need to go over that with some box of gold or something like that, some sulfur-carb, and spray that. So he's going to be doing that. He's also going to get he's headed off now to go get the shepherd and bring that back up, get that all stocked, get it down to Hattons. He's also going to get his boom spray down to Hattons as well, just so that everything's down there ready to roll for when it is time to get spraying. I don't think it's going to be for a week. My guess is it's going to be next week that he'll be spraying, but at least if it's down there. Hang on. There we go. No. Missed the gear. Hard when I'm doing this one-handed. Don't judge me. Alright, so he's going to get everything down there so that everything's ready to roll. If it sits there for a week, it sits there for a week. That way it's just ready to roll when we're needing to go spraying. So anyway, I'm going to get driving. Alright, have no fear, nothing's happened. But I am about 40 k's into my journey, and I've got the Ooga Dooga gun with me. So because I put this tyre on the other day, I haven't been able to drive on it. So I just wanted to check to make sure that I had my wheel nuts all done up correctly. I did put anti-seize on, and that it shouldn't mean that it's going to come off easily, because these here will be absolutely solid tight on the nut, so it won't be able to come off. But I just wanted to just check. Normally I just do it with a prior, a stiff arm, but I've got the gun, so I'm just going to use the gun. All good. I got a quarter of a turn out of one, and then the rest were absolutely fine. So I'll probably check them again when I get to Lake King, so in about another 100 kilometres, and then after that it should be all good. Alright, so I made it up to Earnshaw here in Lake Grace. So I'm here with Jayden, and he's the man that I've been dealing with, talking to about the bin. So he's going to do a quick walk around for us, because this one isn't the same size as us. This one's going over...
this one's going to the Eastern States field days in a few weeks.
So if you're in the Eastern States, and which field days?
Aquip, Mallee field day in Speed. Yep. And Henty as well.
Yeah, okay. So if you're in those areas, go and have a look, because this is the big one. So this is 47,000 litres and 12 metres.
12 metres long, yeah. So this is not the biggest, but one of the biggest.
Not the biggest.
Yeah. So
how big do you go?
We can build up to 45 foot for a 45 foot scale or flat top.
Jeez.
So yeah, this one will hold 47,000 litres. So we're fully accustomed to our customs requirements. Yep. So yeah. Yeah, so the sky's the limit.
Yeah. So ours is half this size. Ours is 7 metres, and we're 27,000
litres. Yeah. So
yeah.
This one's got the ball race augers. So we do like your conventional over centre folding augers, and then you can upgrade your auger option to the ball race.
Yep. So that keeps it all sealed, doesn't it?
Yeah. So essentially they're just on a big ball race bearing, and they're fully sealed, so you're not spilling grain and dirt, and they're sealed up from the rain as well, so you can leave them out in the weather
Yeah,
And
having it, being able to fold it back down and then not worry about having to put a cap or something in your augers.
That's right.
And
yeah,
have your fert all get wet and gross and sticky. And
yeah, that's right. Which yeah, no one likes that. And yeah, the options are endless for these as well. So you can pull up near enough to your cart, or if you pulled up too short.
Yep.
Or if you've got multiple lids you're filling up, you can just move your spout auger left
auger
to right.
just a little bit, yeah.
Yeah, so
which you can't do obviously with a conventional over centre folding.
That's right, yeah, and also for spreading too.
Yes, yeah.
They're just so versatile. So if you're spreading your ear,
yep.
and you say you got a small 3-point linkage spreader,
yeah,
you can bring your augers right in together.
Yep.
And fill
it nice and full.
Yeah. So yeah, that's the beauty about those.
Yep. And then we've got the same. We've got this clean out door here that's coming on our one.
That's right. Yeah. Yep. So yeah. So this bin's got the chute option. So this clean out door will slide off, and then you can slide a chute on if you want to fill up into a silo. You can drop it straight down. Seed, like if you're changing between varieties, or
yep.
or shifting grain around on the farm, you can fill up a silo. So with that we can reverse this auger as well, so that assists in changing varieties and cleaning out things like that.
Makes it much easier.
yeah, for sure. Yeah, no, still all the little things help.
Yeah,
smooth the operation. So
yep. And you're telling me before, how quick does this unload? So
this will do, you see, you're looking at a tonne a minute, and then ferts are anywhere from 900 kilos to a tonne.
Yep, as well. So much quicker than what we're currently doing.
Yeah,
so.
That's right. Yeah, so yeah, this is obviously a 2-compartment bin, but we build 3-compartment bins as well, and
yep.
you can have all 3 compartments running at once. So
yeah, we'll go around and show the motor in a sec. It's you got a beefy motor on the other side there.
Horsepower there. But yeah, we incorporate a lot of stainless into our bins, so essentially from the top of that spout there to the bottom is all 304 stainless.
Yep.
And then your bubble up auger here as well, all in the bottom, like your clean out doors and your hinges. Anywhere there's like a pivot point here.
Yeah.
We've put stainless into, just so you're not having mud leaking out of there. After a couple of weeks. So
yep.
Where it needs to be, we incorporate that with all our bins, and then there's the option of upgrading the bowl to stainless as well.
Oh yes,
So that's another option we do.
Yep.
But yeah, we fully sandblast all our bins, and then we apply 3 coats of 2-pack primer.
Yep.
And then we go ahead and seal everything that's not welded. And then we apply 3 coats of 2-pack top coat as well.
Yep.
Just because
it's a high corrosive environment.
How corrosive urea and fertiliser is.
Yeah.
So,
you don't want this nice orange paint.
That's right. Yeah. So that's one thing we really pride ourselves in, is our finishing.
Yeah. Well, I mean, just looking at this one, it looks, bloody smicko. So.
Yeah. Yeah. But yeah, we'll start at the front here. So we've got the fuel tank up the front, and then we got external grease lines on all our bottom bearings. So not that it's a massive issue on a scale trailer, but on a flat top,
like ours,
yeah, you're having to crawl underneath and can be quite tight.
Yep.
And then we've got all our light switches up here, key start, hand throttle. This one also has the remote throttle option on it, and remote start and shut off.
Yeah, which I've opted for. I know that sounds a bit slack, but
yeah,
I think when you can just start it and stop it when you're up the top there,
that's
just makes it so much easier. And also doing fertiliser when you're spreading. You know, if you're up there just shoveling or moving the augers around, and you can just rev it down. And
that's right. Yeah. Essentially, like, you won't even need to climb out of your truck.
Yeah.
Pull up, fold your augers.
Have that in the cab and just be slack sitting in the tractor and
let Henry do the work. Yeah. So so that's quite nice to have. And then obviously you got your front compartment controls here and rear, so you can operate it manually as well.
Yep.
If something was to go wrong with the remotes, or you were to lose them or run them over.
Hopefully not.
Moving through. So this one's got an electric roll tarp.
Yep.
As well. That's another option we do. Counterpipe mounted cab. And then it's got the full LED light package on it as well. So the options for your lights are endless. We can put them on the spouts.
Oh yes, oh yeah, I see you've got lights up there and everywhere. Yeah.
So you can put them on the 4 corners of the bin, inside each compartment. We can put brackets on and have lights out the back as well, shining at your flexi and tank or your reversing up.
Yep.
We can do that. We can fit cameras.
Yeah. Well, we'll show the giant engine you got on here, and then
look at the power plant we got. So, this is so on all our standard bull race auger bins, we fit a 60 horsepower Yanmar diesel.
Yep.
With the option of upgrading that to a 68 horsepower John Deere.
And that's just purely because you need more horsepower to
that's right.
Move your auger around.
Hydraulic pump we got on there.
Yep.
You're circulating a lot of oil.
Yep.
And they work very well for us. They're Japanese built. Batteries here, and then the hydraulic tank is on this side as well. So all your noise is on this side of the bin. So that's quite handy.
Yeah.
To have. I think that's all we can.
Yeah.
But we'll start it up and fold the augers out.
Which you can all do from the remote, which is
So we turn our remote box on.
So being able to fold your augers to wherever you want and be able to unload it.
Yeah, that's right. So they're folded together, so over centre.
Yep.
But if you were to pull too far forwards, you can just bring it back slightly. Or you can bring the back one as well. Yeah. Move that out. And you can auger grain from where it is now right down into the saddle.
Yeah. No, that's.
So the flexibility you have is pretty cool.
Yeah. That's the next seating. We've got a bit of a learning curve.
So these will go at the top of the Morris cart.
Yep.
It's 4.2 metres high.
Yep. Oh, very good. So the reason I needed to get the trailer up here is this here is our frame. So that is the start, and by the end of the day it should be looking like this, and within a week or two you've got the raw product just there all ready to roll, and then it goes to sandblasting and then paint. But yeah, it's exciting to see. So having that on the ground there. And over here we've got a diagram of our bins to try and work out where we're going to put the augers on the bin, because it's a 6 metre bin, so 7 metre, so it just makes it a bit difficult on which way we fold the augers. But yeah, we think we've got that pretty much sorted. But yeah, that's the reason we need the truck up here, or the trailer I should say, is because they're nearly ready to, once it gets to this stage here, they chuck it up on the trailer there, and they make sure it's going to be all level and it sits right. So we got it here just in time. So along with the bin, we're also getting a liquid cart with Earnshaw. So this one here is a 17,000 litre. It's a little bit big for what we're doing. We're getting a 14,000, so we've got 1.7 and 1.7. And as I'm pointing to those tanks, I might as well just point to mine, because my tanks are just there. One there, one there. So, and then that's the fresh water. So this one here is obviously another customer's. There's one over there. This one, they come back to get some upgrades put on. They've actually got the same liquid system that I'm going to be using. So liquid system's just there. But it's odd for it to be mounted up there, because you get flexi and dropping down and everything. Where everyone normally mounts them is just here. So that's where we're going to mount ours, just here. The only thing we need to sort out, just talking with them then, is where we're going to put this. These guys opted for filling out the back here for quick fill. So I think that's a brilliant idea, and we might have that somewhere up the front there, because like I said, we're going to pull up alongside, and then well, yeah, we'll be loading into the, oh, I get confused. Yeah, we'll be loading into the John Deere this way. So the back of the truck is going to be, at a guess, probably about here somewhere, and then we just run hoses out to the back there and fill it that way. But no, it's all exciting. They're just waiting on some steel. The drawbar is just there, and the wheels are over there. The stub axles are over there. The only hold up for them is the RHS. So they're just waiting for this to arrive, and then we'll be able to get that built, and then hopefully it'll be the same time, if not earlier, to get this down to the farm. So we're looking, I think, about November, December for this, and then December for the other one. So no, it's very good. So anyway, it's now 1:15 and I'm very hungry, so I'm going to go and get some lunch and head back to the farm. Rightio, made it back. A little bit later than what I originally guessed. It's now 4:30. That's because I spent a bit longer up at Lake Grace than what I initially thought, but it was good. Got to walk around the whole shop, see all the stuff going on there, and how they get it all. So that was yeah, it was good to see. And tomorrow I need to clean my turntable, because obviously driving bobtail, you don't have anything on there, and all the grease just attracts the dirt. And let me tell you, when you're bobtailing, it is just rough as guts. It's all right on the bitumen, but when I got to the gravel, you just wouldn't think it, but the extra weight of a trailer, even though it doesn't have anything on it, just keeps the truck steady. But yeah, this thing was bouncing. Even though I was sitting on 80 k's the whole way, it was bouncing the whole way down. So it was a bit of a rough trip back. But anyway, so you might be able to hear in the background, Henry's just washing the tractor there. So I'll go and catch up with him and see what he's got to do spraying wise. But yeah, other than that, I reckon we should probably leave the video there. So hopefully you guys enjoyed it. Bit of a different one, going up and seeing the bin and the liquid cart. So yeah, I'm very excited for those for next year. So anyway, thank you very much for watching, everybody. Don't forget to like, subscribe and share, and I'll catch you in the next one.